Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO set review from Brick by Brick. And today we have set number 70755, the Jungle Raider. And this is a 2015 Ninjago set from the early wave. And I think it's one of the last few sets in the wave I have to review. There's one set I haven't gotten yet, but I'm probably going to end up purchasing it this week, and that's Lava Falls. And after that, I will hopefully be able to do a full collection of First Wave 2015 sets. And as I probably said before, I'm not sure if I'll get all of the next wave just because it's rather large. I'm not sure I can afford to get all of them and still be able to get all the Skybound sets that come out soon, which look really cool. But anyway, we'll start out with the bad guys in this set, which is just Kapow. There's too many figures, by the way, 188 pieces, and it retails for $19.99. It's one of two $20 sets in the entire wave. And Kapow's weapon, kind of simple. It's this double-bladed sword thing on a white lightsaber handle, which, you know, kind of cool-ish, I guess. Kapow himself, though, is very cool. I think he's probably my favorite of the, normal little Anaconda warriors. His legs aren't all that special. I'm pretty sure that they aren't exclusive to Kapow, but they might be. I know, I think Slavin and Trait have something hanging on one of the pockets. Some, like, little teeth or something. And Zugu has keys. I'm not sure about Chop. His torso print's definitely exclusive. He's, I think, maybe him and Zugu have this thing coming over here, but I think his is the only one to have those two teeth there. And he's got that cool little snake tattoo. His torso is exclusive because of this thing, really. And Kapow Rai, obviously, is the same character, just turned into a snake. And he has very similar torso print, but it's obviously on the purple snake body. There's his face. I really like his face just because it's got the smile on it. He looks kind of... He looks the most different, probably, because he's the only one that's smiling. And I do like his snake hat, obviously. He has the same snake helmet as every other Anaconda warrior except for Chen and Klaus. And Kapow Rai and Chop Rai. And as for the little thing here, the little Jade Blade Shrine buildable element, it's pretty small, pretty simple. You can see it's got these two little dark tan sword pieces, which kind of create the little Japanese kind of style look. Oh, the bottom's on backwards. Yeah, great. And, you got the little swords in the front. They make it look somewhat cool, and you got these two arches in the back, which don't look great from this side. But they do make it look kind of cool from the front. I do like these ridge 2x2 round bricks, with the ridges on them. They're pretty cool. In tan, I like the pattern with the tan and the purple. It just looks kind of cool, and you obviously got from the front these two little arches, kind of just to build some rock-like terrain or something. And there's a Jade Blade included in this set, and it is Lloyd's Jade Blade. It's not all that special, not special to Lloyd at all. In fact, it's not in the show. Because in the show, all the Jade Blades are basically just this hilt piece, and I guess if you were to build it in LEGO, it would look pretty much just like, this without the chain on it. It would just be that. But, I mean, it's nice to get a little bit of a variety, I guess, of Jade Blades. And let's see if we can figure out how this is supposed to go on here. One thing I don't necessarily like about this is the fact that this Jade Blade piece doesn't stay in the chain all that well. So that's just something to keep in mind. It does look quite nice, though, especially if you're just going to be, leaving it here or something. It looks very cool. So, with that, we'll move on to Lloyd and his Jungle Raider. And I will be showing the Ninja with their specific Jade Blades when I get Tournament Coal from the Lava Fall sets. I will be doing a comparison of all four of the Ninja's Jade Blades. And so Tournament Lloyd is cool, I think. I mean, my least favorite of the tournament suits is Kai. I'm not really sure about, like, the only three I have to compare are Kai, Jay, and Lloyd, so, you know, don't really have a ton that I can compare him to, but I do like his hairpiece. I think Lloyd's hairpiece is one of the better looking ones. I wish Lloyd still had his 2012 face with the smile. I thought that was a much better face print for him. He has the 2014 version, and obviously the rebooted Ninja mask. And you can see right there, you can kind of see his chest. Because of this outfit. This outfit is actually really, really weird if you think about it. It's not very ninja-like at all. But, you know, he does have back print on his torso, which is elemental symbol, a little dragon. You know, very similar to Moro's symbol, actually. I think. Yeah, the symbol that Moro's got on the front of his torso. They're actually extremely similar, which I'm just noticing now. It's not just noticing, but you can see that it's actually a very, very similar symbol. So I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, but we might find out in the future if Moro comes back, which I doubt he will. There's a leg print. He's got the belt kind of. One thing I find a little bit weird is that this thing, which looks like it should be on top of the belt, isn't. But I guess it works, because I guess he ties the belt on after he puts this on. I don't know. And you can see he also has I think these are the 4 ninja who have tournament outfits. I think that that's their symbols. Like, I know that one's Jay with the lines going sideways on it. Not sure which one's Lloyd's, but, you know, I'd have to go look at the tournament outfit, Lloyd, to figure it out. But, meanwhile, the Jungle Raider is actually a pretty cool, vehicle. It is actually, if you think about it, Lloyd's second green ninja vehicle. He did have the one Ultimate Spinjitzu Master Mech, but that was barely his. But yeah, this vehicle also didn't appear for all that long in the show. So, you know, I mean, I think it would actually make more sense for them to put the Anaconda version of this vehicle in, like the bad guy version, because Zane uses that in the show for probably longer than Lloyd uses this as the Jungle Raider. But, you know, he fits in there nice. There's a whole 3 studs in there, so he can lean back a little, and he's all set there. I do like the cockpit style here. This is obviously supposed to be like a dune buggy or something like that. Kind of an off-road vehicle, which, you know, you kind of need in the jungle island of Master Chen. But I do like the way the cockpit is kind of built up. It's got these little bar pieces, and it doesn't actually attach to anything when it goes down. It just goes down, as you can see there. But it looks from the side like it's actually attached to something, which is cool. Yeah, goes up and down nicely, you know, on this little section. And I do like how they make it look like it kind of continues in the back using one of these pieces, which is actually very cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of these pieces before, but I'm pretty sure it's not new either. And you can see this vehicle is actually mostly black and gray. It's got like a couple, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green pieces on the whole thing. So, you know, lots of gold actually. But you can see that one sticker there. There's another very similar one on the other side. It's got Lloyd's little dragon. There's another one. It's a little dragon facing the other way. This sticker on the front is very, very cool. It's got Lloyd's little symbol. And you can see those 2 green pieces there. I'll explain what they do in a moment. Looking at the back though. We got, well, first of all, these little lights on the sides. They're pretty cool. And I guess I didn't mention this little printed cockpit, not cockpit, control panel piece. You got this little gold thing that kind of turns around a little bit too much, but you'll see why it does that in a minute. Oh, and actually make that six gold green pieces. I just found another one. And you obviously got these nice little golden blades here, which in the show I think they actually like go upwards like this. Like they do that at one point in the show. It's kind of like a little feature. It would have been nice if they could have built a feature out of that, but I understand why they didn't. You know. And aesthetically, the last big feature is this little tail thing in the back. You got the sword in the middle, and giving it a gold accent. But this is built up kind of neatly. I like the way the flag pieces, you know, angle upwards a little. Kind of gives it a unique feel. And the one other thing is the wheels. They got these little spikes in them, kind of just to make them look more menacing, I guess. You can see from the side what they look like sticking out there. And actually, I guess one other thing, if you notice, this green piece here has these gold blades underneath it to kind of hide, you know, what's underneath, which you'll see in a minute. That's the main play feature. So, Lloyd's, driving up here, right? This thing doesn't look like it has any weapons at all, right? Well, it does. You remember these little green things there? I'm sure most of you who are familiar with Lego sets and stuff probably recognize these. They are indeed spring-loaded shooters. So if we go like this, we can let's see if we can aim to shoot kapow. Basically, this thing that turns around is there because it's not really attached to anything. There is a hole in this brick, like it's one of those bricks with holes in it, and they put a one of those pieces with the stud on one side, like a pin with a stud, and you can see in there it's attached to a green radar dish with the one stud in the center, and this thing goes in there and like that. And when we push it down, it pushes down on the spring-loaded missiles, and we can shoot kapow. And it actually is supposed to shoot both of them, but it didn't that time. 1 second, and I'll just grab the other missile, and we can try that one more time, just so you can kind of get a better view. Shoots both of them out, and yeah. That's the main. Oh, and I guess it also does kind of have. Forgot to mention that. I mean, I guess this isn't really much of a play feature, but it does have these suspension pieces, kind of make it bounce a little. You know, because they'll bend a tad. But that's not too important. And with that, I just shot Zane. Actually, Zane was standing over there. But, yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you did. And have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys all later. Bye, guys.